Hi, my name is Holden Lindekugel, and for my persuasive speech, I'm going to be talking about why college athletes deserve to get paid. Have you heard how much money the NCAA makes from college sports? Well, according to MoneyNation.com, NCAA sports makes about $12 billion from ticket sales and student fees alone. You heard that right, $12 billion. The NCAA organization makes roughly $1 billion after all the schools take their cut from the whole amount. Yet, none of the athletes that help make that money get any. I feel like this is a very important topic because although I'm not going to play sports in college, if someone that is going to play sports in college should know that the organization that runs college sports makes $1 billion, yet the athletes that help create that revenue gets none. I feel like this is not a very popular topic. You do not hear people talking about why college athletes should get paid like you hear about why teachers should be paid more, professional athletes should be paid less, or why you should not drink and drive. And there's many other topics that that are very popular compared to college athletes getting paid. One reason why is because college athletes deserve to get paid because unlike other college students, college athletes are not able to get a job during their sports season because they have to devote all their time to their sport they are in. Some college athletes get paid under the table, and if an athlete gets hurt, they could potentially lose the opportunity of becoming professional and losing out on lots of money that they could have made if they did not get injured. College athletes should get paid because they do not have the time to get a job. Most college programs have their athletes training all year round so they can stay in shape. Student athletes spend about 40 hours a week on academics and about 45 hours on athletics, which is about an 85-hour week, which can take a toll on a person. According to Inside Hired, in a 2010 NCAA survey, 3/4 of Division I baseball players reported spending as much or more time on athletics during the off-season compared to their actual season. And about 70% of basketball and 70% of football players reported the same. Slightly less than half of women's basketball players reported spending equal or more time on sports activities during the off-season. And 60% of athletes in all other sports reported spending equal or more time on sports activities during the off-season. With that being said, it can be very difficult for those athletes to find a job even during the off-season because they still have to spend just as much time during the off-season for their sport and still go to school. Another reason why is because college players have been getting paid under the table, so why not make it legal to pay the players when some are getting paid anyways? And the FBI has also been involved in when college players get paid under the table, so why not stop wasting their time and allow them to get paid legally? Like, for example, in 2018, Arizona Wildcats coach Sean Miller was caught wiretapping DeAndre Ayton, who was one of his star athletes, $100,000. Top schools like Duke, Michigan State, Maryland, North Carolina, just to name a few, have also been caught paying players. If college athletes are allowed to get paid legally, there would be no need for law enforcement to waste their time and money to investigate people getting paid to play a sport that is making an organization over $1 billion. College athletes could lose out on millions of dollars if they get hurt. According to thenoodle.com, if a college athlete gets hurt during the NCAA does not even help with the medical expenses unless it exceeds over $90,000. A college student, let alone a college athlete, would likely struggle to find a way to pay that bill because, like I previously stated, it is very difficult for college athletes to find a job to fit their schedule. The NCAA, however, allows people who are potential early picks in the NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, and WNBA can purchase an insurance to protect against loss of future earnings. But the athlete has to be approved by a program administrator, and the athlete has to pay for the insurance out of pocket. But the athlete has to have the insurance before he or she gets injured. Otherwise, they will not be able to be compensated for their injuries. For example, this year, Duke superstar freshman Zion Williamson, who is projected to go #1 overall in this year's NBA draft, broke his shoe. His shoe broke on him, which caused him to get a knee injury, which was not as serious as it could have been. But if it was very severe, Williamson could have lost out on millions, if not billions of dollars. Because of how popular he is, there is reports shoe companies could offer Williamson a $1 billion shoe contract. Although the NCAA would not pay him nearly as much as the NBA, It still would be good if the NCAA paid its players who risk getting injured every game and make the NCAA organization a lot of money when the players do not get a single penny. College athletes should get paid because college athletes are not able to get a job during their sports season. Some college athletes get paid under the table, and if an athlete gets hurt, they could potentially lose the opportunity of becoming a professional and losing out on lots of money that they could have made if they did not get injured. College athletes are just like professional athletes. They get to play on TV, fans buy merchandise based off of a certain player, and most importantly, the players make the league they play in money. The only difference is that college players do not get paid, and if they do get paid, it is illegal to do so. It is unfair that an organization that makes over $1 billion does not have to give any of that money to the players that make that money for the organization. Yet both the NCAA and the college an athlete plays for makes money. That is why I decided to talk about why college athletes deserve to get paid. Not only is it unfair, but I do not think it is talked about enough. Hopefully I changed your mind, or at least made you think differently about college athletics and why the athletes deserve to get paid.